This is that one song that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song. But then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know. Yeah. Whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' head stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. Cool love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine, wifey is fine. I'm doing fine, glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't.
He's heating up!
East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Another episode of the plus sides of being plus size? You got it, babe.
It's your boy, Papa Swole. Stop being a biche.
I am harder to kidnap.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Ooh. Welcome, everyone, to episode, 22 hundo and 30 nueve of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, back with another episode. Today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everson K2 Flex and all you
Fucking Catalina.
Yeah, all right.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
How we doing, fam? Good morning. Welcome to episode 2239. It's Thursday, June the 23rd. And we got a little tainty boy here. Oh my God. Round of applause for the tainty boy. Looking very nice on the tainty cam over here. And we got a great show today. I'm really excited. We got that focus figured out because a moment ago I was blurry. We got to have a sharp Papa Swole. We got to be sharp today. We got to be on point. So first off, let's go through the live chat right now. We're live on many, many different channels. Make sure you share the stream, hit the like button because that helps a lot. But if anyone else that you know needs some knowledge cock, share the stream right now. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch, Rumble, Odyssey, all of those. Make sure you go to thedailyswole.com for all those links. And of course, swolenormousx.com to join the fam today. Let's get a little America for the fam. Join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. What's up, Brenda, Josh, Tyler? How we doing, Florentina? Cole, we got Brenda in the house. Delaram, hello, my favorite podcast. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Steffi. What's going on? Tiff, how we doing? Batman, Cerny, let's see, Jeremy. We got some Emma in the house. We got Nick. We got Megan. Original, Brenton, Julian, Katharina, Gator, Angela. My goodness, Kelly. Everyone is here. So drop in the comments down below. What are you smashing today? The best way to start your day is with Papa and the fam. So let's get into today's episodes. Bust the nut open. We got a great Swole card, a Swole card that everyone, all of you, are going to want to claim at the end of today's episode. So let's get into it. Are you ready, fam? Let's prepare for the busting of the nut. Oh, voice of an angel. Nailed it. Leo's back, baby. Leo's back. Come on, get that sparkling bone broth. Cheers, you raging alcoholic. Leo's back in the house. All right, look at that beautiful card. That's a nice one. That's fucking nice. Hashtag 7 pillars. Hashtag 7 pillars. Siete pilars. Drop in the comments down below. We'll give that Swole card away at the end of today's episode. It's a beautiful one. And of course, if you don't know what the 7 pillars are, head on over to swolenormousx.com. It's on the side of your screen. Download your copy of the 7 pillars right now. Don't be slacking on those 7 pillars. Now let's get into the tip, everyone. Moisturize and spit on it. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. Let Papa and the Swole fam in. Let us in, let us in. All right, before we get into the first Swole fam post, I just need to open up this file because tomorrow is our FEF episode. It's our Fuck 'em Friday episode. We have it every single Friday. And as you know, after the live stream, we actually have an extended live stream. We have a bonus segment that goes live right after, and it's a fucking overtime segment. So if you are a member, you get access to all of those private live streams. The weekly accountability meetings on Monday, the weekly overtimes on Friday, and of course, when we have the Swole Fam roundtables, you get access to those too. But the best part is you get to watch all the previous overtimes, and this is when we feature brand new Drive Mo Gaining edits. We go back and watch throwbacks. We drop some new savage edits that we have from some of the content from the Balls Deep content. Plus, we also go over some Balls Deep videos that we can't even do on the public stream. So join us tomorrow for our Daily Swole Overtime that will go live after the Mancast. Don't miss out on that. Overtime is fucking lit, so you don't want to miss out on that. First Swole Fam post of the day. Drum roll.
What's in the box?
Brenda is going to tell us what's in the box. All right, Brenda says, didn't get to tune into Papa Swolio live today. Wait a tick. Hold on. Hold on. That's fucking bullshit. Jesus Christ. My God, man. Didn't get to tune into Papa Swolio live today. There better been an earthquake or something. But I did go to the fucking gym. All right, acceptable. Sissy squats per Papa supersetted with shoulders, and I led a yoga class right after. Not bad for having a, quote, poor food choice after saying yes to wine at a summer solstice party the night before. Back on track with my 7 pillars today. Here's a pic of my sissy squat / shoulder setup. That Smith machine is mine for the entire workout. Very nice. Good for you. So you were kind of modifying, you were doing sissy squats the way they make those machines. Brenda, have you tried the sissy squats that I was actually mentioning? What I was mentioning for sissy squats was when your knees go over your toes and you're leaning back. Look up those. I have those inside X as well. That's really the sissy squat that I prefer. I do have a sissy squat machine myself, but when you actually do it so your knees go over your toes and you're bending backwards, you're stretching the quads. Actually, the rectus femoris, you're stretching that at the origin and the insertion. So that is an epic, but you can progress up to that, but you need a lot of hip mobility and knee mobility. So definitely look into those. And you can do them with weights. I do them with weights with a belt squat. So I have a belt and I have a lever arm, so I can do weighted, legit sissy squats. But you can do it with body weight for a while first. But check those out too. Check those out too. Yeah, just start small. Start small. I do want to do a shout out to it's Julian. We got a post here. I just want to share a small victory from one of my coworkers. As of today, she is down to 180 pounds from, guess what? 290 pounds. So over 100 pounds lost. That's awesome. That's awesome. Shout out to your coworker. That's fantastic. And also a shout out to Robert Fox. First time live with you. Just joined the Swole fam. Straight fire, going to the gym. Good man, Robert.
Yow.
Welcome to the fam.
Yeah.
Good man. I love it. I love it. Oh my God. Brenton, yo, Papa, my brother hit me up about my fitness journey and success and lifestyle changes. I sent him your way and is about to start the 90-day dash. Good shit, yo. The fam is spreading those sick fucking gains. I love it. I love it. Keep on spreading those gains. People need to take better care of their health. And if you really want to see how far gone people are, I mean, I'm sure you can just go and talk to normal people that you interact with. You're like, oh my God, what are they eating? What choices are they making? But also, I mean, I see it all the time in my comments. When I talk about cheat meals, when I talk about eating quality food, everyone just defends their garbage addictions like it's, I don't know, like they're accomplishing something. Make sure you take care of your food quality. Quality over quantity. Quality is more important. Quality in all aspects of your life. Quality friends, quality community. So you don't need 1,000 acquaintances. You need a few small, tight-knit friends, like people that you can tell things to and you can really connect with. So it's always going to be quality over quantity. Always, always, always. All right, let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get another Swole fam post, obviously. This one's from... it says Goris Kimberly. I'm assuming that's your last name first, which is fine. I'm going to call you Kimberly. I'm assuming your first name isn't Goris, which would be a pretty savage first name for a girl. Kimberly writes, hello. I'm just laughing because it's just sounding for the... It just reminds me like Mortal Kombat, like Goro. All right, Kimberly. Hello, everyone. I'm a busy mom, wife, and nurse. Wow. I have 2 jobs and 5 kids. So making time for me was something I didn't always do. I buckled down during the beginning of the pandemic, and I'm in way better shape now than I ever have been, looking for a community to push me past where I made it on my own. Fam, if you think you're busy, if you do think you don't have time to go to the fucking gym, if you don't think you have time to execute, just think about Kimberly. 2 jobs, 5 kids. Go to the fucking
You're
gym.
insane, gold member.
Go to the fucking gym. Good for you, Kimberly. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fucking fam. Julian, a little follow-up. Papa is so right about pillar number 1, community, because it's starting to spread into our office and we all have been cleaning up our act together. You can do this. A lot of times workplaces have these like weight loss challenges. Those things are bullshit. But if you all in the break room, if you're like, hey, let's all do the elimination diet together, let's approach this together. Of course, you can't control what people do on their own. They're probably slacking. They're probably doing all sorts of shit. But just by leading by example, if you're eating a certain way and you're eating different foods and people ask you questions, share with them, right? You're not gonna be like an asshole, like, no, I'm doing it this way. I'm not gonna tell you. Of course you're gonna talk about it. Of course you're gonna share them the information. And if anything, it just exposes their brain and their mind that this is a possibility. Oh my God, food can really impact my body. They might go back to eating their Doritos at night, but at least it's planted. You plant a seed and they're going to see you making progress. They're going to see you feeling good. They're going to see you losing weight or building muscle and changing, and they're going to want to jump on board. More often than not, they're going to want to jump on board. Okay, let's see. Dan, I disagree. Dan writes, I'm realizing how important of a pillar community is to me. Other than my wife, I don't have a great support system. I disagree. You got the fucking Swole fam, dude. I disagree. You got us, Bish. You got us. But I'm glad that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing that you have your wife. I mean, some people don't even have their spouse that's really on board with this shit. Eric Dean is roasting his tits at the beach. Good fucking man. Good man. Get some sun in your nips. All right. Now, we talked to Madeline yesterday, and she was saying that she was going to join the fam after. Mark says, get a new wife. My God. She said she was going to join after the live stream yesterday. So Madeline writes, hey, so excited to be here. I'm a woman of my word and join the fam after the live today. I can't wait to meet my goals and be a part of this community. Well, you are. And I reached out with a voice message today, too, to welcome you, Madeline. So welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. We have another new fam, Bish. Robert, new to the fam. Pictures of my meat and weights to follow. Thanks for inspiring me to go to the fucking gym. And he dropped cherries. A little sketched out by don't send pictures of your meat.
Because
no pictures of your meat, Robert. I'm assuming you mean your steak. But, this isn't Swolenormous XXX. This is just Swolenormous X in the Swole fam. Pictures of my meat and weights to follow. I think we'll pass on the meat. You might want to clarify that. yeah, I'm welcome. People are going to be like, I'm not going to join the Swole fam now. Everyone's joining in like, yeah, I'm going to post pictures of my meat. Actually, I think that's what we're going to start calling it. Yeah. All right, everyone, post pictures of your meat on the Swole fam Telegram. And you know what kind of meat I'm talking about, because that can go sideways real fast. I'm probably going to regret that. People are going to join in like, oh my God, he told me to post pictures of my meat. You're going to have like women and children running and screaming. All right. Nice juicy ribeye. Goddamn right, Robert. Big juicy ribeye. I get you. I know. I kind of want meat pictures, but all right, we'll settle for the ribeye. I'm just kidding. No dick pics. All right, we got one from Pablo. Papa Swolio, thank you for the Swole card. Okay, yesterday's episode, Pablo had an amazing transformation. A lot of you were watching yesterday. Yesterday's video was fucking insane. If you didn't, go catch 2238. If you just listened, go to one of the pages, go to the YouTube channel, go check out the video, because you have to see at least that screenshot. You have to just like fast forward to that part. If you listen to the episode, you have to see the picture. The before and after was fucking nuts. He writes, Papa Swolio, thank you for the Swole card. I was a big fucker. I'm 6'4". I weighed 415 pounds at my heaviest. I got on the scale 2 weeks ago and I was in shock when I saw 248. I let trauma and depression get the best of me for years. My sister was the one who slapped me across the face to get my shit together. Now I'm trying to do the same for her. I found the Daily Swole on TikTok just randomly. Episode 1935, Don't Sell Yourself Short Because Everyone Else is a Lukewarm Pussy, really hit home, and I haven't looked back. Let's keep kicking ass every day, fam. Pablo, you're fucking awesome. I absolutely love it. I'm so proud of you, dude. I love it. Episode 1935, Don't Sell Yourself Short Because Everyone Else is a Lukewarm Pussy. Goddamn right. Daily Swole's been hitting hard for years. Welcome everyone that's new, and congratulations again, Pablo. But that's amazing. 415 to 248. 6'4", 415. And the thing is, when you're 6'4", not like I would know, but when you're 6'4", 415, you're a big dude, but it's also distributed over a lot more. So 6'4", 415 would probably look like the equivalent of someone who's like 5'10" at like 330. An inch distributes a lot more weight. So it's easier for it to get out of control. And of course, it's all relative, but still, just carrying around that much extra mass when you're already that large of a person, it's very taxing on your heart. It's very taxing on your system. Oh my God. Okay. Great post. So now let's get into some knowledge cock. We're gonna we're going to thrust here for a little bit. So make sure you start dropping your questions down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. A reminder, all those posts that we just shared were from inside the Swole fam. Join now over there at swolenormousx.com and join the greatest fam in the realm. But all the programs, nutrition, training, meditation, everything that we talk about, the 7 pillars, everything is inside. And we'll be here for an hour and a half explaining everything that's inside X, but you get the whole breakdown. You can see the comparison for the different memberships, but you can start for less than $5, less than a mocha choca, a fuccuccino. You can join the Swole fam, and then you can always upgrade your membership. So we got thousands of recipes. We have full programs depending on your goals. We have 250 plus yoga classes, and we add new ones every single week. We got mobility. We have hundreds. We got tons of the Swollen 7. Maybe not hundreds, but we have like 8 or 9 or 10 different sections for Swollen 7. We got dumbbell, we got band, kettlebell, mace bell, steel club, Swollen 7s, mobility, cool down. We got everything. Brain gains, meditation, everything you need to crush your 7 pillars. So check us out, swolenormousx.com. Fam-wise, let's get to some questions. All right, Ask Papa Swole, drop in the comments. I'm looking over here at the Daily Swole Telegram, where you can watch there as a member also if you wish. What's up, Nico? Let's see. Nico writes, yo, Papa Swolio. What's up? What's up, Bish? Thank you for all the advice you're giving me. I asked my parents to buy me organ meats and they just laughed. So I decided to go hunt down some liver. Like literally, or just some man liver. I am now the only one in my family who has different meals at the table. Ever since I've been eating liver, drinking a gallon of water a day, and theft all that garbage, I've been feeling amazing. Dude, I'm so proud of you. That's fantastic. Let's get another round of applause. That's awesome. I'm telling you, if you've never eaten organ meats, it's different than muscle meat. It's different. Steak is very satisfying, but it doesn't get you all the micronutrients that organs do. All right, get a little tainty, man, a little tainty reprieve while you're dropping your questions. We have some from Instagram as well. Let's get to this. All right. What you doing? Oh my God. Bro, what in the if you're just watching the show, dude, you're off he literally rolled off the bed. Rufus. Hey, back on the bed. Come on. Hey, come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, God. Good. Oh my God. He was literally, I got him a new bed, a big bed, and he just rolled completely off. Good boy. Good boy. You want a treat? Good boy. Come on. Good boy. All right. Very nice. Very he just completely rolled off the entire bed. Oh my God. You get a dog, big old bed, and he just wants to sleep on the floor. All right, Christopher Papasolio, what are the advantages of sleeping too much? My brother can sleep 16 hours at a time, and it's starting to worry me. Yikes. I mean, you can Google those side effects, but I think oversleeping can cause, negative concerns. Like that can lead to, or that could be a sign of depression and, or real struggles there. Disadvantages, you're fucking sleeping all day. You're not nocturnal. You're supposed to be awake. I'm sure he's not eating healthy. I'm sure he's not exercising or going to bed at a decent hour. I'm sure he's not doing the 7 pillars. Otherwise, he wouldn't be sleeping 16 hours a day. So in terms of all the side effects, but yeah, oversleeping. I mean, you want to sleep sufficiently unless he's chronically exhausted. Is he working night shift? Is he working like 48-hour shifts straight? Like what's going on there? 16 hours a time. There's something else going on. Some more details, please. But yeah, that's not normal. Mark, Papasolio, what's a good remedy to relieve bicep tendonitis? Where are you feeling the problems? Because you can have a lot of times shoulder issues, or it's actually bicep tendonitis because of where the biceps brachii originates from. So a lot of times when people have shoulder pain, it's actually the biceps tendon that's getting pinched or trapped. So depends. Are you talking about origin or insertion? The insertion is, distal by the elbow. It crosses the forearm, obviously. Let's see. Steffi, Papasoli, have you seen Odin's Men channel on YouTube? I think he's copying your style of videos on his channel. He even uses a bunch of the same sound bites for interjection. I don't know who that is. I mean, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. I don't know what this is. What's my style of video? like live streaming every single day for 2,239 days straight. That's impressive. Cheers if he's copying me on that one. All right, Anna, Papa Swolio. Hi, Papa. Is it true that you should have a bit of an arch in your lower back when bench pressing to avoid injuring your shoulders? I always thought that the back should be flat on the bench. Well, it's normal to have a small arch. Now, if you're looking at power lifters that have an arch like a bridge, I wouldn't recommend that. But yeah, I have an arch. Because what you want to do is you want to pack the shoulders back and down. You want to make sure that the shoulders are back and down. You want to make sure that you have those 5 contact points, and that is the left foot, the right foot, the hips, the shoulders, the head. You want to make sure all those are in contact with the bench, because more contact points, more stability, plus you can provide pressure and force off the ground. Essentially, what that's doing is you're driving yourself into the bench and like pushing yourself away from the bar. Because if you're pushing the weight and you're not really locked into the bench, that's why you have like these shirts and things that are kind of like sticky, and you have these competition or these like professional benches that really don't allow you to slide around. Because the last thing you want to do when you're pressing is to slide one direction to the next, because one, that's loss of energy, but also can risk injury, especially when you're going super, super heavy. So yeah, a slight arch, like an arch is fine. It really depends on, what position the bench is in or bench is at. Personally, when it comes to like flat benching, I prefer dumbbells over a barbell. And they have different bars. So for example, I have one of those curved bars, but they also have ones with like a neutral grip. So I have a neutral grip bar, like an angled grip, but it's flat. And they have ones like the Cadillac bar, Kabuki makes one, where it's like, it's kind of like an arch. So you can actually get a little bit more retraction. You can get a little bit more shoulder extension when you're doing your chest pressing. But when bench pressing, a lot of people keep their elbows really high. You want to drop your elbows more towards your side in order to get the right angle for the pectoral fibers. So the lower back shouldn't be flat on the bench. I've benched before, like you put your feet up on the bench and you flatten your lower back. You're not gonna be driving as much. But of course, if you feel it amazing and you're getting amazing results doing one thing, like you can tweak certain things. And that's where it comes to individualizing and practicing over and over again and making sure that you are putting in the work, because there are different ways to do certain exercises. There are different ways to do it. You can tweak things. You can adjust things. You can customize, because everyone has different limb lengths. Everyone has different torso lengths. You might find one position. You might find when you put your feet up on the bench, you have stability and you just feel it so much more in your chest. Maybe there's something else going on, unless you have someone who's a professional benching coach to analyze your form, or you're sending it to someone, or you're posting up in the Swole fam group to like check out your form. There might be some reasons for it, but everyone's a little bit different. So that's why learning fundamental form is essential, but then putting in the work and practicing and trying different things. Because you might find when you're doing, let's say, a chest fly, you like when you drop your arms a certain way. I personally like holding kettlebells for that, because you can hang your kettlebells off in different ways, relax the grip, and really focus on certain muscles a little bit more. So there's different tweaks and things that you can do when you're playing the game of trial and error, which is really just execution and learning by doing. Megan Nielsen, Papa Swolio. I have been doing a harsher elimination diet. I don't like that term. No need to make it harsh. No need to be harsh. I am doing a harsher elimination diet the last 3 weeks and felt so weak in the gym that I felt not capable of doing more than 2 exercises. Took now 2 rest days and still feel tired and weak. I mean, that's super fucking vague. I don't know what a harsher elimination diet is. You're probably under eating, or you're not eating enough nutrients. I mean, elimination diet doesn't mean you're eliminating all the quality macros and micronutrients. You're just getting rid of commonly inflammatory foods. Plus, we've always talked about that you shouldn't be combining an elimination diet with like a hardcore strength training program. That's why the 90-day dash is a great on-ramp, because you're easing into it. You don't want to be changing up your diet dramatically while you're trying to max out performance gains, for example. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what a harsher elimination diet is. You might be cutting out things that are important rather than, you might be overdoing it. An elimination diet doesn't mean you're not getting all the things you need to perform well. It just means you're getting rid of a lot of the bullshit that probably negatively affects you. Let's see. Brandon. Let's see. Can you recommend a good creatine supplement? Upping my red meat intake, but wanted to add a little creatine in addition. Just get a creatine monohydrate or micronized creatine. You don't need any of those fancy bullshit marketing ones. It's super cheap. Just get a good like micronized creatine monohydrate. You're fine with that. You don't need to load or anything like that. Yeah, Jarella, the reason why the hypersomnia is occurring is something that needs to be investigated, and that's like oversleeping or sleeping extra rather than insomnia, not being able to fall asleep. Okie dokie. That's possible. SH, also possible. He has sleep apnea and really isn't sleeping well, so is always tired. Yeah, and for, to train yourself to make sure you're breathing out through your nose, just put a little piece of surgical tape, a little tiny little square over your mouth so you're more likely to breathe through your nose. Sleep apnea is a real problem. Let's see. Elijah, 7 pillars. Ask Papa Swole. I fell off the Swole wagon after a judo injury. Oh no. Should I fast for a day or two before restarting the elimination diet? You don't have to, unless you do fasting anyway. I think that's a personal preference. Sometimes it's nice as like a mental reset. Meditate some more, do some more cold plunging or sauna or anything like that. You can. I mean, should I? That's up to you, man. But nothing wrong with fasting. Let's see. Christopher, follow up on his brother. Papa Swolio, 12-hour night shifts and plays PlayStation a lot. He even says he has an addiction. Well, if you're admitting you have an addiction, then that's legit. And yes, he has always eaten like shit. Ice cream and root beer and Reese's were his daily food. I'm going to throw up. I wonder why he's oversleeping. He's exhausted. He's working night shifts. His cortisol's through the fucking roof. Yeah, he needs to swap that shit around. He needs to get rid of the video games and start exercising. And there's all sorts of things. Yeah, that's a problem. Yikes. All right, Tiff. Hey, Papa. Recently started the carnivore diet, but I love fruits. Do you think tweaking the diet for my needs a good idea? Trying not to eat pastas and rice. I feel so bloated after eating them. Yeah, I mean, I eat fruit. I don't like full carnivore. I don't like full keto. I like fruit, so I eat it. I definitely recommend that you're eating and opt for seasonal fresh fruits if you can. Let's see. Julian. It's Julian. Papa Swolio, is it advisable to take a full rest day rather than active rest days when you're training heavy? I hate rest days, but active rest days make me feel exhausted the next day with solid sleep. Then it's not really an active rest day. If you're feeling exhausted, then you're training. What do you think an active rest day is? I mean, I wouldn't say just like hanging around. It doesn't have to be intense. You could just do some foam rolling or some sauna or cold plunge or 7 minutes of like a little bit of mobility, which is just kind of like, you can just do it very, very light. You can, I mean, but if your active rest isn't, if you're feeling exhausted, then you're not doing active rest, active recovery. Because if you're not recovering, then you're not doing it properly. So what do you call active rest? Curious. Let's see. Jeremy, sleep apnea sucks. Mine was in the higher range of, quote, moderate. Changed up my habits and lost 50 pounds aside from another sleep study to confirm it's basically gone now. Good for you. Good for you. Excelente. Eric, eat shit, feel like shit. Preach. Florentina, I think that in the USA, it's very difficult to keep a healthy diet, and it is not surprising that people get so fat because your food is very tasty. I was addicted to American food. And yeah, it's disgusting. It is very difficult. Or is it? It's very easy to eat like shit because it's everywhere. And the issue is to find the foods. The information is not readily accessible. It is if you're looking for it, but no one's going to tell you. Everywhere you drive, everywhere you go, you just see garbage. When you go to the supermarket, you just see fucking shit. Everything in front. 4th of July is coming up. All you're going to see is Coca-Cola, chips, Tostitos, dip, and all this garbage in the front of the store. And then every single aisle, you're going to see, it's all garbage, garbage, garbage. Anywhere you drive, you're going to see a Subway or gas station. It's all shit. So everything that you're seeing is pretty much crap. So of course. And you grow up eating this stuff, so you're addicted. It's like It's like, no, I'm just saying I'm not saying anything bad about religion, but it's like Santa Claus, religion, anything that you're taught, that you're growing up with. People grow up eating this shit. We were watching an episode of a show yesterday while we're eating, and they were eating some kind of cereal, and I guess they didn't want to run an ad. It was like, you know when they have a TV show and they have a product placement and it's like a Coca-Cola and like they're just having a conversation and the bottle is right there, perfectly turned to the camera, and you're like, fuck you. But it said they were eating cereal and it was just some they didn't have any advertising for it. So it just said like Ultra Bran or something, or like Wheat Bran. It was like a generic name for a cereal. It was just, and they're just sitting there with milk. And like, these people are eating a breakfast. They're literally eating famine garbage food. They're literally eating just waste. And it's like normal. It's commonly thought of as normal to pour all this like wheat and grain and fortified trash into a bowl with pasteurized milk. You're getting no value from it. No wonder people feel full and their guts are all distended. Men look pregnant. It's gross. It's nasty. Let's see. Gator Bell Papa, for those of us who have major sweet tooths, do you? Obviously, fruit is good. Yeah, it is good. Eat some fruit. What about stevia and monk fruit? Thoughts? Not a fan. Can disrupt the gut biome. Just not necessary. Just eat some fruit. When you have a major sweet tooth, you know what that means? That just means you're addicted to sugar because of what you've been eating your whole life. I mean, we like sugar in the summer. We like fruit. Obviously, fruit is good. Yeah, fruit is good. What else is sweet in nature? Get some raw honey. Get some raw honey. Like, think about what's sweet. Eat something that's sweet. Don't eat eat real food that's sweet. And where are you going to find real food that's sweet? Fruit. Fruit. All right, let's see. Megan, my dad has a bad skin rash. He does eat dairy and processed foods a couple times a week. I told him to cut that out, but he thinks it has nothing to do with the food. What are your thoughts? I think it absolutely has to do with the food, for sure. He eats processed foods a couple times a week, so pretty much all the time. I'm sure he eats, like, in my opinion, I'm sure it's going to be, like, really bad. But I have high standards for the quality of food. Dairy can easily cause eczema and psoriasis very commonly. So can wheat and gluten, things of that sort. So, of course, he thinks it has nothing to do with the food. So, most people don't think it has to do with the food. And conveniently so, because if you don't think, it's like, no, it couldn't be the food. This is like when people say, right now, when people are having all these vaccine side effects and you go to the doctor and they're like, well, we don't know what it is, but it's not the vaccine. It's like,
attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
You're saying you don't know what the problem is, but it's definitely not the vaccine. All right. So there's some fucking monkeying afoot, some nonsense afoot. All of a sudden, people are just, sudden adult death. People are just dropping dead. Healthy people just drop dead normally. Bullshit. Anyway, of course he is. Megan says, thanks, Papa. I told him I think he's addicted to it and does not want to give it up. Yeah, well, people aren't going to receive that too well. Oh, I'm not addicted. They don't realize how addictive sugar is and how addictive these combinations of like fat, sugar, and salt of these vegetable oils. People don't realize they are addicted to it. They're absolutely addicted to it. 1,000%. But who wants to? What's the number one thing? What's it like the 12 steps? Isn't the first one wasn't it like admitting that you're an addict? Isn't that like the first step of the 12 steps for AA? Isn't number one is just like recognizing the fact that, like, yeah, I'm addicted. I don't know. Some of you have gone through it, but it's like one of the primary things is actually addressing, like, yeah, okay, I have a problem. So it's like, of course they don't want to admit it. Of course not. All right. Okie dokie. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. Bam, 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 bam. All right. We got a couple more questions. All right. Let's take one from Instagram. This one's from Mr. Lava. It's Mr. I want to say Boombastic, but it's Bombastic. Mr. Bombastic. It's like the Walmart Boombastic. Mr. Bombastic. 'Mr. Bombastic. It's like the Walmart Boombastic. Mr. 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 Bombastic. The coffee's kicking in. Can excessive crunches lead to back pain? Sure. I mean, the problem is what is causing your imbalances already. So yeah, if you have instability and imbalances in your back or that region, and then you're just bending in one direction over and over again, yeah, it can lead to back pain, but it probably exacerbates the imbalance already. A lot of people think crunches, just training the front, balances out the back pain. That's not how it works. It could actually exacerbate it, because when you're just doing crunches, which are more or less a waste of time, legit, you are tightening up and you are activating the rectus abdominis. You're not activating stabilizer muscles. That's not your core. Your core is your pelvis all the way up to your cervical spine. So that's just your abdominal region. That's not your core. That's just your rectus abdominis. The more important muscles are the ones inside, the intrinsic core stabilizers and the transverse abdominis and such. Josh, yeah, step one is basically admitting you have a problem. See? Who the fuck's going to admit they have a... Again, thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. Salt's not a problem. Corey, I definitely have an issue with salt. I love it. I do control myself now, but I used to really be bad with it. If you're just sucking down sodium chloride, that's an issue. But we use Redmond real salt and Celtic sea salt. I use it liberally. I don't restrict salt at all. Salt's absolutely necessary. But a lot of people use low quality table salt. You ever go to a diner or a cheap diner and you have like the little salt in those shakers and you bounce on the table and you see it bounce across the table? It's because it's emulsified. It's because every single granule is coated so it doesn't stick together. But then you're sucking that down. You're getting an imbalance of sodium, and then you're getting a lot of inflammation, water retention, because your body is trying to dilute that and diffuse and balance that out. But if you're consuming, for example, like Celtic sea salt, you got about like maybe 60% sodium chloride. You get a lot of like 80, 90, or 100 other micro, like, minerals. So it doesn't cause the same types of issues that table salt does. And it's essential. So you might want to look into that a little bit more. Let's do a question from Rory K83 on Instagram. Do you feel deadlifting is not enough reward for the risk? Do I feel deadlifting? I think it depends on the individual. There are very few exercises that can overload the nervous system. There's very few exercises that you can do that much load. I think that's actually the only one, because you're going to be able to put your body under more load than any other exercise. So you could bench, you can squat, you can deadlift more than you can squat. Like, what other exercise would you be able to lift more weight during than a deadlift? And it's very functional. I do not necessarily think that you have to go to your absolute limit and do a 1-rep max all the time. I do not think the diminishing return when it gets to like, hey, you can deadlift 300, you can deadlift 400. Okay. The benefits from going from, let's say, 300 pounds of a deadlift or 200 pounds, like, I think the benefit, for example, let's say not deadlifting to being able to deadlift 100 pounds, it's like 0 to 1. That 0 to 1 concept is really important. That's a big difference. Going from 100 to 200 pounds, that's a big difference. 200 to 300, that's a big difference. 3 to 400, it's a big difference, but it's more marginal, like the benefits. And then like when you get like 4 or 5, it just becomes like diminishing. Like, oh, the difference between being able to deadlift 300 or 400 pounds versus 600, it's like, yeah, you're a lot stronger, but it's like, what are you getting from it after that? Then it's more like an ego thing. You want to challenge yourself. That's great, but it's not the same kind of benefit as being able to do a deadlift versus, the marginal improvements. The risk just gets greater and greater. I don't like max deadlifts, but I do think doing, let's say, 6, 8, 10 reps is fantastic. So it's not a risk if you do it properly and you program it properly and you periodize and you have good form. A lot of people don't have good ankle, knee, and hip mobility and thoracic mobility, so they're doing it from the ground. I would recommend learning how to do a proper deadlift, videotaping yourself from the side, measure and check out the bar path, check out what muscles are activating. It's very challenging to do it properly. And then you can start from a higher point. I think the fact that everyone starts from the standard 45-pound plate height is one of the biggest problems with deadlifting, because most people have terrible mobility. Most people eat like shit and they have terrible mobility. So why is everyone lifting from the same spot? People have long legs and short arms. That's going to compromise them. People have shorter legs and longer arms. That's going to benefit them for the deadlift. So you need to adjust it to a height. It might be a foot off the ground, but you're adjusting it to a point where you can actually lift it properly. And as you improve your mobility, you can lower your starting point. Drop the weight as you lower the height, but then when you improve your mobility, you can go back. I mean, go to and start it from the ground height. Make sure you're doing it with good form. Let's see. Matt the Great. Holy crap, just left the grocery store and it's like the Walking Dead of unhealthy people. Need the soul cleansing man cast and some talk about the 7 pillars. Let's fucking go. Speaking of that, it's time to go balls deep. You called it, bro. You fucking called it. It's time to cleanse the soul.
That's deep.
If you need to remind yourself how unhealthy people are, just go outside. You don't have to go to Walmart. You don't have to go to Walmart because that's like Walmart is like going into a Walmart. Walking into a Walmart is like walking into one of those like Are You Afraid of the Dark books. Remember those creepy fucking books or Goosebumps or some shit? Yeah, that's like just walking into a horror film. But just go to a supermarket, go anywhere, and just look at people. Like once you surround yourself with a Swole fam, you're listening to the knowledge cock and you're exposing yourself to these different ideas, go and look and see what people are eating. Go and look and see what people are doing. Go and look at the complete apathy, the complete disconnect that people have to their health and their lifestyle. You know, most people don't even address, they don't even have physical activity as even a fleeting thought in their head. It's really depressing. It's really depressing. I don't surround myself with a ton of people because I just can't be around that kind of shit. We said it yesterday when I'm talking about eating properly and taking care of your health. And I get these comments on TikTok or Instagram like, oh man, this TikTok is really fucking negative. TikTok is the video form. If you don't use TikTok, I don't blame you. I recommend against it if you don't use it already. Like I do it for business purposes. But Instagram is pretty nice. Instagram's pretty fucking good. TikTok is like the video form of Twitter. It's like the comments are a cesspool, just like Twitter, and the video, it's much more addictive. So if you're looking for like, more, I guess, I wouldn't say PG at all, but if you want to look for a little bit more, cordial conversations, it's on Instagram. But TikTok is literally the conversational Twitter with the video of Instagram and shit like that. It's just, and Snap, it's fucking toxic as shit. So I don't really go in the comments anymore. But I try because I want to engage with people. I want to like, hey, answer questions or hey, that's, but I open it up. I'm like, fuck. Cause I just get like, I can't. So I just don't really go into the TikTok comments. I just can't because everyone's just trying to, justify their addictions. And I forget what I was going to say. I forgot where I was going with that, but anyway, whatever. Nick, I think Roe v. Wade is going to be overturned today. I think we may see some riots tonight. Oh my God, is it Thursday already? Is it Thursday? Ah, shit. It's almost the weekend in the summer. Those riots are coming because if the left, they don't get their way, the leftists and the liberals, if they don't get their way, then they're angry. They get to go riot. Yeah, let's go tear some shit up. Let's go burn some shit down. We're not going to build anything. We're not going to create anything. We don't have any really good ideas. We're just going to tear down everything that exists. Good fucking idea. Good idea. And TikTok where health goes to die. I don't know. Yeah, fucking TikTok. Fucking TikTok. That's the thing though. I'll use it. It doesn't matter what the platform is, but that's the only way that I can separate myself because I don't use it personally. So if someone talks shit, it's like, yeah, but it's from the business standpoint. Like, I don't care. It doesn't personally affect me. It's just, God, it's bad. It's bad. All right, let's do this. Let's get a little warm up first. This one is from Nicole Cruz RD, of course, a registered dietitian on Instagram, which means she must know what she's talking about because she gave money to an institution. Good for you. You paid for your Cracker Jack cert. Her post says, quote, healthy eating might be ... only eating bread at dinner.
Matt Damon.
Eating 5 pieces of pizza for lunch.
Matt Damon.
Can someone do the calorie value of how many calories 5 pieces of fucking pizza is for lunch? Having cookies for a snack.
Matt Damon.
Healthy eating involves listening to internal cues. It's not about specific foods or rules. Nicole, you're a registered dietitian, and you're also a fucking retard. That's not healthy eating. You can't put that in quotes. Eating bread only at dinner. What are you, starving in the year 875 AD? What is wrong with you? 5 pieces of pizza for lunch? Having cookie, if you have I'm going to have a snack. Let me just fucking mainline sugar. That's disgusting. Nicole, you're an idiot and you should not have any kind of certification. You should not be telling anyone what they should be doing for nutrition. Nicole Cruz, MSRDN, a registered dietitian and a master's. Can you imagine wasting all that fucking money to still be stupid? Jesus Christ. Sad. All right. And I don't want to read this one. Oh my God. All right. Should we? Let's fucking do it. Let's do it.
What's in the box?
This one's from the Fat Doctor. I didn't know she was still alive. I thought she had a coronary already. Fat Doctor UK, if you ever wondered if this person knows anything, no, she doesn't. She's got every single flag known to man. She's got a stethoscope in her name. What's going on with these flags? Can someone tell me what any of these things are? I personally don't care. You can fly whatever flag you want, but it better be the goddamn American flag. Of course, you're from the UK, but we got a lot of different colors. So I'm assuming you have an ableist flag. I'm sure you have something for a black handicapped trans woman. I'm sure you got something there with 4 toes on the left foot. There's probably a flag for that. She'll fucking fly it. It writes, when I tell people that obesity is a made up condition, they roll their eyes and laugh at me because it's because they're looking at you. It's because they're looking at you. So you have this chick, you have Jabba the Hutt saying, when I tell people that obesity is a made up condition, they roll their eyes and laugh at me. It's because they're looking at you. They're looking at you and they can see that you're fucking obese. They have eyes. How ridiculous, right? Except it's not ridiculous at all. Before we pathologized fatness, doctors couldn't claim money for managing it. Drug companies couldn't charge money for treating it. Oh, this is just a product of everything else that they're doing. This is a product of everything else. Surgeons couldn't justify charging you thousands to mutilate your body. Yet she's flying trans flags and stuff. Okay, let's move on. Governments couldn't justify spending millions on public health campaigns that were executed by private organizations. Oh my God, are you saying that the government spends money and wastes it? Oh no, shocker. Wow, you don't say. You don't say the government wastes money.
Inconceivable!
But the moment you turn it into a medical condition, the world is your oyster. There's zero evidence that any of these things improve health outcomes beyond 5 years, but that's not surprising because the issue has never been fatness. It has always been fear of fatness. Incorrect. It's because you're carrying around extra humans on your body and it's taxing on your system. And your body's like, fuck, we can't handle this shit because you've poisoned us to the point where we just can't function, which is why it's coming out as morbidity. Fear of fatness and the resulting oppression of fat people causes poor health outcomes. Wrong. When you're unhealthy and you go to the doctor when you're already unhealthy, the chance of you getting better because you're not changing your lifestyle habits is very, very slim. You're already fat and unhealthy. You're going to the doctor. Oh my God, lose weight. Oh my God. And you go back to your continuation of terrible lifestyle habits. Shocker that the outcomes are poor. Or you go to the doctor and you're morbidly obese and they put you on medication. Of course, you're not fixing the problem. You're just compounding it. It's just going to wear down. It's exponential. That's why when you're 30 and you're like, I'm a pro-fat activist, that shit's going to slide down really fast. It snowballs. And what does a snowball rolling down the hill do? It gets bigger and gains more momentum, more speed. Oh, the fucking stupid is real. As if you can put doctor, the word fat, at every fucking color in your goddamn profile, and that makes you not an idiot. Folks, doctors and drug companies and surgeons and governments couldn't justify the $75 billion a year weight loss industry if they admitted that it was solely for cosmetic purposes. But that's all obesity actually is. It's a superficial cosmetic issue. Holy shit, could you be more incorrect? I don't think so. Obesity is simply the medical profession's way of saying your bodies make us feel uncomfortable and we are disgusted by you, and the only way to legitimize this is to pathologize you. She's so miserable looking at herself in the mirror that she has to pretend like everyone else hates her because she hates herself. And if it makes us rich at the same time, well, then everyone's a winner except fat people. Exactly. If you're fat and unhealthy and morbidly obese, you're not going to win unless you start taking care of your own health and take responsibility. It's not the government. Look, the government's sucking off. They're sucking you. They're fucking destroying the people. That's what governments do. They destroy the middle and lower class and anyone who's we're all marginalized. Every time they print money, they're stealing and they're robbing from you. They're fucking you over left and right. Big government is the fucking worst. We need smaller government. This is where I'm hoping it's going. I'm hoping we have more states' rights and the government gets smaller and gets broken apart and more states just ignore what fucking Brandon says. Like, we need more state control and state authority. It's fucking insane. If you're outsourcing your health to the government, no wonder you're fucking unhealthy. No wonder you are. Oh, I'm from the government. I'm here to help. Get the fuck out of here. It's the government. It's the diet industry. No, it's your hand going to your mouth. That's what it is. And if you're a doctor, if you actually knew what the fuck you were talking about, you wouldn't be in this predicament. So let's take advice from someone who's morbidly obese. Oh, thank you for telling me. Everyone else is mean to me. They're afraid of you. No, they're not. Probably disgusted. Especially when you're trying to justify it. But you can fuck yourself, right? You can go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
All right, let's go. Pick a number between 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Make sure you share the podcast. Balls deep. I am fucking on fire. This stuff really frustrates me. Base Bunny Love. Did you see Texas called Brandon illegitimate? I did not. I haven't been paying as close attention to like the little day-to-day news stories lately. Not really too much is going on in my opinion. I'm paying a lot more attention to the macro. The day-to-day stuff is just whatever to grab headlines. That's why I haven't done any more like Red, White, and Swoles. It's more just nonsense, smoke and mirrors. They're just gearing up to go after. They're just gearing up for the midterms, and they're gearing up to go after, this communist ESG narrative. They're going after Bitcoin. They're gearing up to do a full-scale war against the people. When I say war, I don't mean necessarily with guns, but they are trying to, everyone's trying to appease the outrage mob, but it can't be done. That's the problem. You can't appease the mob. You can't appease anyone for outrage. Like, they want to be outraged. They want to be outraged. These victims, these social justice lunatics, they want to be outraged. They want, like all these activists, they want to be upset. They want to be upset. You can't satisfy them. You give a mouse a cookie, he's going to want a glass of milk. They want to be upset. They want to be pissed. They want to be angry. All right, hashtag 7 pillars for a chance to win today's Swole card. I hit the gorillas.
Emotional damage.
Okay, let's see there. Steffi, huge earthquake in Afghanistan yesterday. 1,000 believed dead, barely a mention. Oh, yeah, well, that's because it was Putin's fault. It was Putin's fault. Didn't you hear? It's Putin's fault. Everyone knows it. Putin causes earthquakes. All right, let's do Heidi. Heidi, number 3. Heidi, number 3. All right. This one, oh my God. Oh my God. Holy glasses. Can we not have a face that looks like yours with those glasses? Jesus Christ. What movie is this from? This looks like it's from Matilda or some shit. All right, this is called Diets Have No Results Past 5 Years. I am so sick of this 95% 5-year. It is so stupid. This is so stupid, but let's see how dumb it can get. It's only 15 seconds long, so you know what's impressive by these videos? That you can fit in so much stupidity in 15 seconds. All right, let's watch it.
Absolutely. That's why no diet companies, weight loss programs, or anything like that have any results past 5 years, because almost every single person
does it wrong.
Will put on that weight and more.
Well, here's the thing. They don't expect you to do it that long. They just want your money up front. All these diets and all these things, they want to sell you something. You're a sucker for marketing. You're a sucker. You're a sucker for quick fixes. So guess what? You're making a terrible choice at the beginning, so guess what the outcome's going to be? It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. All right? Rather than change your lifestyle habits, you're looking for a shortcut. They just want to sell you a diet. They sell you a diet for $50. Boom, they got their money. They don't care if you keep on fucking doing it. They don't care if you do it. You're going to drink these fucking shakes from GNC for a little bit and lose weight. They sold it to you. You're a customer. Boom, you tried it. Didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Oh, God. All right, let's pick another number. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. That's awesome, Lacey. Just bought a 7 Pillars flag, putting it in my hall so I can see it every day. That's fucking fantastic. Make sure you check out those flags over there at papaswolio.com. Check out the flags. We got 7 Pillars, Swoleson's birth, and a Swole fam flag. Absolutely. Heidi, and you requested that, Heidi. These people are stupid. I've been doing this over 5 years and have been losing it the entire time. Good for you. It's because you're doing it properly. Yeah, Eric, there's a reason you're fat in the first place. Once you go back to eating that way again, you're going to gain weight. Not too hard to understand, right?
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
All right, let's go with Eric because you had a great comment there. Eric, number one. Eric, number one. Eric, number one. Share the stream. We are live. We're going deep live. Can you feel the ball slapping? Oh my God. Fam, where do they make these glasses? This chick has the same type of glasses. What is with this disgusting facial apparatus? What is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is that?
4 is the magic number. It takes 4 sessions before most of my clients decide they're ready to quit.
All right. This person has clients. This person has clients that pay her to give them advice of sorts. Oh, wow.
Why? Because anti-diet is hard. You are swimming against the current, right? It's rough. And it just...
Yeah, it's really hard to convince yourself of these lies. It's really hard to brainwash yourself, but I'm here to help. So come and take a session with me today, Mrs. Glassy McGlasserson.
Seems so much easier to go back on a diet, to go back with what everyone's telling you to do, to go back to that life.
Go fuck yourself.
But you don't have to. You can live happily anti-diet in the body you have now. Trust me. Need help? Join a community. We've got a couple book clubs going. They're in the bio, as well as you can set up an appointment with me. Free discovery call. I'm here to help. It's what I do, and I love it. Standing with you.
Yeah, standing with you. Yeah, standing with you. I'm an ally. I'm an ally to your fat body. I'm not going to really help you get healthier. I'm just going to help you learn to justify your terrible habits so you don't have to change. Keep paying me to feel better about yourself but not actually make positive improvements. That's fucking great. Excellent. Excellent. Well done. Another one.
How about I send you a hobo dick cheese?
Another one. Another one. Uh-huh. What's with the creepy porn music in the background? Do not know. What's with these glasses? Where's that? Okay. There we go. All right, let's do another one. Pick a number, 1 or 2. 1 or 2.
What's in the box?
Base Bunny Love. Those glasses are for the ones who want a facial piercing, but the easy removable way. I agree. I agree. I agree.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
Let's do another one. Let's do another one. That's a great comment too. Base Bunny Love, number 3. There's no number 3. There's no number 3. We just did it. Number 1 or number 2, unless I said it wrong. All right, number 2. There you go. Hey, all right.
And that's the way.
I saved it.
I like it. Casey on the sunshine.
We choose truth over facts.
All right, number 2. How to eat junk foods. All right. I don't know. Just by the thumbnail, this chick looks like she talks really fast. So take a deep breath and yikes. She just looks like she needs to drink decaf. I feel it.
I want to be healthy, but the only snacks that satisfy me.
How did I know? How can I tell how you talk by your fucking face?
Matt Damon.
You switch the samples.
How could I tell how she was going to talk just by the initial thumbnail, like this image? That's what I see on my Finder in my folder. I see her face like this. And I just knew she went. Oh my God. All right. Hold on a second.
No medication except my fucking antidepressants.
All right, let's hear what Sixhead has to say.
I want to be healthy, but the only snacks that satisfy me are junk foods. I'm a registered dietitian, and if you can relate to this statement,
I am so sick of these registered dietitians. Do any registered dietitians actually know what they're talking about? Can we feature one that actually knows what they're fucking talking about? Please. Can anyone? Why is it always a registered dietitian? You know what's really sick? I mean, there are doctors that are fucking stupid. There are doctors that promote veganism. Go up. Go lay down. He fell off the bed again. Go. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. Up. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. Down. Down. Good boy. Very nice. Very nice. Rufus is back. All right. All right, let's do this again. Here we go.
I want to be healthy, but the only snacks that satisfy me are junk foods. I'm a registered dietitian, and if you can relate to this statement, I have some advice that might change your life. Stop trying to eliminate these fun foods, and instead think of what you can add to make them more filling and balanced. For a lot of these fun foods, what they already contain is some carbohydrate and fat to balance them.
Okay, holy, take a breath. She's literally saying fun foods, not junk food, fun foods. Well, let me tell you, if you're trying to get all your entertainment in your mouth, you're in the wrong profession, okay? Go suck a dick. Make some money. Make some money with that mouth. It's not for fun. It's not for entertainment. Stop banging your. Why is it? I'm having so much fun. Fun foods. Go to the beach or something. Go for a walk. Go play with your dog. Go spend time with your kids if you have them. Jesus Christ, fun foods. That makes me nauseous. Fun foods. She said junk foods. Now she's saying fun food. That's where your fun is coming from. You don't have that's where you get your entertainment is what you put in your mouth.
All we need to do is add a protein. If you love tortilla chips, serve them with a black bean salsa. If you love chocolate, enjoy.
Oh, great. Let me get some lectins and some more inflammation. Let me get some black bean salsa where I'm getting incomplete proteins. Fantastic. Let me eat some chips and beans and get no complete proteins and not very readily bioavailable. Today, Junior, I can't even speak. This is stupid. Black bean salsa. Gross. No value. Let's continue. What an idiot. That's stupid.
The black bean salsa. If you love chocolate, enjoy it with some pumpkin seeds. If you're a huge
chocolate and pumpkin seeds. Oh, let's add a protein. What?
Huge potato chip person. Eat them and have some Greek yogurt on the side too.
Potato chips and Greek yogurt. Gross. Oh my God. Disgusting. Disgusting person. What is that? What's her screen name? Real life nutrition. How to eat junk foods. Great. Here's how to eat junk foods. Add more junk food to it. Add more junk to it. Just fill up your stomach with as much. Just fill it up. Just pack it full of shit so you feel full, but you're not actually getting nutrition. This is insane. And this isn't misinformation, right? That's not misinformation. It's just, someone spreading, more plant. But where's the food? What about some steak? You want to add some protein? Where are the eggs? Where's the beef? Pumpkin seeds? Beans? Great. Excellent. Let's compound the problems there. All right, we got one more. Let's just do this one. It's been sitting here for a day or two. This is a stitch. It's called Diets Are a Scam. Yikes.
It's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
Dieting and weight loss.
Holy shit. Is that the same woman? Is that the same woman, or is that just the same pair of glasses? I think it's the same one. What is going on?
Use Weight Watchers as an example. How do I know that Weight Watchers doesn't work?
Common sense. Common fucking sense. Common sense. Using your brain. Like thinking for 35 seconds. Thinking for 35 seconds. I don't want to see your face ever again. Or your chins. I don't want to see it ever again.
There are still fat people.
No shit.
If Weight Watchers worked, there would be no more fat people.
That's also not true. All right, there's really good food in this world, and there's still fat people. You know why? Because people have terrible fucking habits. So that's incorrect. If Weight Watchers worked, there wouldn't be fat people. That's the farthest thing from the truth. That's the farthest thing for the truth. We have professional baseball, but not everyone's a professional baseball player. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. We have running shoes. We'd have more marathon runners. What are you talking about? That's stupid.
But Weight Watchers doesn't have to work, and the goal of Weight Watchers isn't to work. The goal of Weight Watchers is to create repeat customers and to make money.
Hashtag Planet Fitness, same thing. Hey, we'll get you in the door. You won't lose weight. You'll forget that we're billing you $10 a month. We'll give you free pizza and bagels so you can. It's the same kind of thing. Really? Are you telling me? Are you telling me that a company? Are you telling me that a company is trying to sell you a product to make money?
How dare you?
Oh my God, it's capitalism. It's capitalism.
They really had the secret to successful, long-term, significant weight loss. They have been around long enough that there would be no more fat people. But we're still here, and so is Weight Watchers.
We know.
Because we keep going back for the idea that it is really possible if I just try one more time.
It's possible if you do it right. Weight Watchers is stupid. You don't understand how the human body works. You don't understand that it's not just about the food, it's everything else too. And you're not even doing the food part right.
That's their whole sales idea. It's not your fault if you are unable to be successful on dieting and weight loss programs, because they really aren't actually set up for you to succeed.
I'm totally comfortable in my body. I just don't want to be in pain.
Great Scott!
All right.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
Well, that's that. That's that. Well, Weight Watchers, if it worked, there wouldn't be fat people anymore. No, there still would be, because there's still McDonald's, there's still Taco Bell, there's still Burger King, there's still Sonic, there's still KFC, there's still all the Popeyes, there's still Long John Silver's. I'm trying to think of other ones. I don't know. Anything else you're getting? Fried chicken and greasy breads and vegetable oils. Any number of things. Subway. Ooh, I like it. Bullshit. Diets work. You don't. And again, it's not just about the diets. Again, if you're doing something stupid, it doesn't matter what it's called. Hey, let me eat a certain way. Let's just pretend like it's not called diet. The term diet has been bastardized. Okay. We all have a diet. What they're referring to is stupid choices. Like, hey, if I only eat potato chips and black bean salsa, the black bean chip salsa diet, whatever the fuck it is, right? Yeah, that's not going to work. That's a diet, I guess, if you market it a certain way. If I only eat potato chips, I'm going to lose weight. Starve yourself. It's not going to work. You can call that I guess technically that's a diet. That's a very stupid diet, but like many of them, it's stupid. You're making terrible choices. So what they're referring to is, here are a list of things that this company or whatever recommends you eat. These are terrible choices. Let me do it. It didn't work. Oh no. How come it didn't work? It's because it was a terrible choice to begin with. You don't understand how the body works. You don't understand how chronic inflammation works. You do not understand like how evolution has worked over thousands and millions of years. You do not understand it. So you're making a terrible choice to do this protocol, and you're wondering why it doesn't work. Mind blown. You're wondering why your terrible decision is working out terribly. Let's give away today's Swole card. All right.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
Oh, we got a little tainty boy here. What's up, my tainty man? Hi, tainty boy. Good boy, Rufus. You good boy. He's a good boy. All right. We got some 7 pillars. Hashtag 7 pillars. We're here every single day, fam. Tomorrow we'll be back here in the morning for another Mancast, and we'll have our overtime segment right after. Don't miss out. Join now, swolenormousx.com to join the fam today. Get access to all the logic and common sense that you can handle and crush all 7 pillars with the Swole fam. 90-day dash, Scorched Earth, Swole Season, Swole Master. We got full programs, thousands of recipes. We'll walk you through the elimination diet so you don't have to make these terrible fucking decisions that these people are making every day. Just, it's awful. Go back to the basics. Go back to the foundation. Learn how to eat properly yourself. Learn how to eat optimally for you. That fits your lifestyle. That fits your personal place in your life, like where you are right now. Not everyone's at the same spot, but trust me, the further you go down this path, the more positive changes you're going to see. It's going to snowball. You're going to want to keep on going that direction. I promise you. I like that, Brian. 7 pillars, only the strong survive. Indeed. All right, let's give away today's Swole card. Hashtag 7 pillars. Here we motherfucking go. Falcon, let's go. Give away the Swole card. 7 pillars. 7 pillars. 7 pillars. How many pillars are you gonna have? We got 7. We got 7 pillars. I'm still scrolling. I haven't landed on one. I'm still scrolling. One more time. Falcon, pick me one. Thank you, sir. We got a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner, yeah. Our winner today is Angela Coyle. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, yes. Oh, fantastic. Very nice. Congratulations, Angela. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2239 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get some soundboard requests in the comments. Check out the show notes. Leave us a 5-star review. Hit the like button before you leave if you haven't yet. Come on, we got some piano cock coming. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Make sure you subscribe to the Mancast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Leave us a review. Share it with someone who needs some knowledge cock. Let's make some fucking gains today, Beaches.
I got hairy legs.
I have hairy legs too, Brandon. I have hairy legs too. The Rufus cam, indeed.
That's a huge bitch.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken!
Dodson! Dodson! We've got Dodson here!
Emotional damage!
Fucking people.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set.
Oh, it's the jam.
House is a fucking prison on planet bullshit. In the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks.
I need some America too, Heidi. Goddamn right.
Fuck yeah!
Go make some gains. Oh, Rufus, he's gonna fall off. He's gonna fall off. Oh, there he goes. Oh, cliffhanger. Cliffhanger. A little tyrannical tuck. I got you, bro.
There's tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
Papa Swole, DJ. He's on fire, baby. He's on fire.
He's on fire!
This is Marjorie Stewart Baxter.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high!
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe Diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
Oh, nasty. Sick with it. Sick with it.
No more shenanigans, no more tomfoolery, no more ballyhoo.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I got hairy legs.
No hands. How does he do it? It's with my dick. It's with my fucking dick.
Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with her, like a little lady with her legs crossed.
All right, fam. Thank you for being here. Again, make sure you share, leave us a review, all that good shit. TheDailySwole.com for the live stream links. And of course, to join Swolenormous X and get access to the Swole fam and so much more. go. You owe it to yourself. Download the 7 pillars. Check those links down below in the show notes. But you owe it to yourself. If you're listening for a while and you haven't yet joined the Swole fam, what the fuck is wrong with you? You owe it to yourself to at least go check out swolenormousx.com. See what we got to offer for you. And we got overtime tomorrow. We certainly do. Tomorrow after the live stream, we are just pivoting. Right at the end of the live stream, we're going right into overtime. So don't miss out on that exclusively inside Swole TV and the private Daily Swole Telegram chat. Be there. You can join right now at swolenormousx.com. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow for 2240. It's fucking Fef. Peace, McGee's, Deuce Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, shit. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.